Hey there, hi there, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter, and welcome you to another OTB Legends League Games of the Day. We're going to be doing a doubleheader today. It is August the 19th. It is actually the day that I finished the the back and front of my notebook page, that I write down the matchups for the game of the day and also PC Replay Baseball and all that. Because I finally got to the front of the back in the end, and I couldn't find a second day to do like a double header. I would do two double headers a month, but anyway. The plan, of course, is we're gonna have the Battle of Baltimore as the Oriole Legends take on the 1970 Orioles, and the 1906 Cubs take on the 1986 Mets, and that game will go first. However, as I completely forgot that there is a situation. The 1954 Giants and the Chicago Cub Icons are facing each other at 12:30. That says suspended game, 7th inning kilograms. Because earlier in the year they actually met in a game, and what happened was the game was tied, and they had to suspend the game. So because the 1954 Giants played the Cubs in real life today, the 19th, they are going to play a double header. They'll have to play a double header. One at Polo Grounds, one game at home. So we are still going to do the 1906 Cubs and the 1986 Mets with Roebuck versus Sladen. But we will, we are going to do Giants and Cubs. And after that game ends, we'll get to, and we'll check what time the clock says, and then we will make sure that we get to the Cubs and Mets. So let's resume. Can do that. So, yeah, they'll take us to the 7th inning of the game at the Polo Grounds. They still have to. It is 4-3 Giants. So that means. So let's look at the box score as of right now. Before the game got suspended. Yeah, the game on the original date was suspended due to bad weather and rescheduled. Surprisingly, at 4-3, because the Cubs still had to bat in the 7th. So anyway, the 54 Giants. That's their thing. Kiki Coiler just hit a home run. Now, there is a little bit. I think there's a few changes, right? Isn't there an injury or two that has had to happen? Ruben Aguilar was hit by pitch. Okay. So Woody English will lead us off here in the 7th, and the Cubs are at the home team. English hit short for the first. That's an out. 1 out. For Billy Williams, who will have to come in because I think there's a. Oh no, I didn't get a chance to. Ball forward. Block there, and here comes Coiler. Coiler, ground ball. Flip it. Well, flip it to first. That's out number 2. Oh, out number 3. 4-3 Giants. We're on to the top of the 8th. Randy Myers on the bump against Dusty Rhodes. Goodbye, swing and a miss, strike 3 on the fastball, 96. Here comes Hank Thompson. Thompson to first, slow roller, and a stank. 2 down for Al Dark. Dark ground ball to third, for the first, got him. So that's 3 quick outs there. 4-3 Giants. 1 on the pin, still on the bump. He'll face Frank Champs. Champs, ground ball to short, deep in the hole. Nice throw by Dark, and that's out number 1. Here comes Sosa. Buffalo, that's wide. Here comes Kingman. Kingman, up the middle. This could be double play. This is a big double play for the Giants. The Cubs can't believe it. 4-3 Giants. We're gonna. Am I allowed to options? Am I allowed to? Oh, I'm gonna do the substitute. Yeah, we're gonna do the substitutions. No, that offense. Okay, so Lee Smith is on the bump. I don't know why. He's not close situation. Ryan Cook is ready for the close, and Wendy McCall will also talk. So Sergio Molina. And they're going to take him out, and it's going to be Monty Irvin. They need hits. So Monty Irvin's going to come in to pinch hit against Lee Smith. 24 out of 29, but it's not a safe situation. Swing and a miss, strike three. Irvin can hold. And, oh, they call catcher's interference, so that is a strikeout. No, it won't be a strikeout. It will be an error on E2. Here's Billy Moran. And they're going to call him back. And it will be Wes Westrom who will come in to pinch hit. Eddie gone, swinging a miss, strike three on the fastball 97. Here comes Mejiha. 1-for-1. He gone. Nice job by fastball 98. And now Kent Herbeck. Ground ball the second, throw the first, got him. So the Cubs do their job, but the 54 Giants could do their job. 4-3. So it will be Ryan Cook who will come in for the save. We need a second baseman, Monty Irvin. So, yeah, he can't play second base. Monty Irvin can't. So Davey Williams will have to come in and play second base. It will be Riggs, Sandberg, and Wilkins. So Riggs will come in. Cook is going for the save. He's got 21 of them. And a what? Ball 4. Time run for Sandberg. For Rhino. Rhino to short. Throw the first. He cut it off, but it's an infield hit. First and second for Rick Wilkins. He can't hit, deliver whip. It will be Gracie the Swan who will come up to try to stop Cook. Great. Ground ball. This could be around the horn for 2. Big double play. 5-4-3 Money in the Bank catching. Runner moves to third though. Now it's up to Woody English, who can't hit a lick. They're going with Santo. They need a hit. Ball 4. Now Johnny Evers. Well, he came in defensively. Evers ground ball the second, throw to first, and the Giants win the suspended game 4-3. They win the game. Nicely done. Johnny Antonelli is the winner. So these guys will have to go to Chicago and play. But yeah, Antonelli the win. Levin his second hold. Ryan Cook his 22nd save. There had to be a few things because the game was suspended to be rescheduled. So game at 12:35 Eastern Time. Did you just realize you were supposed to? Oh shoot! Oh no! They get the win. Yeah, he gets the win. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I don't think it really takes the time. Cubs and 54 Giants at 7 o'clock. Russell versus Ruben Gomez. Yeah. Yeah, the game was supposed to be at Wrigley Field, but yeah, so they got to play later on in the day. So the 1906 Cubs take on the 1986 Mets. And we got to make sure that Simulate World is a big fat new. And the substitutions are human control. Let's see. Sully Hoffman. Joe Tinker needs some time off. Who's the DH? That's Tony Armas. Steve Sachs can play short. Steve Sachs says, I'll play shortstop. Okay. And the 86 Mets, Mookie Wilson is going to come out. They're going to go with Kurt Flood. They're going to go with Kurt Flood to produce. All right, so the wind is blowing to the left at Shea Stadium. It's Ed Roebuck versus Jim Slayton. The 1906 Cubs line up this way. Johnny Evers playing second. Manny Ramirez Yerez playing center. Richie Hebner playing third. Frank Chance playing first. Ryu Johnson playing left. Johnny Clean catching. Wildfire showing right. Tony Armas will DH, and then Steve Sachs will play shortstop. For the 86 Mets, Lanny Dexter in center. Backman playing second. Captain Hernandez at first. Darryl in right field. Kevin Mitchell will play short. Kurt Flood will play left. Ray Knight at third. Gary Carter will catch. And Bib Falk will DH. The right field 6 Cubs and the 1986 Mets. Going toe to toe. Jim Slayton, 99 with a 3.62 ERA. He was terrible. He played for the Milwaukee Legends and then the 86 Mets, the 84 Tigers, and then they let him go. And then he did decently with the 86 Mets. Now he's 99 with this team. So he's picked up, but he's lost his last 2 to Montreal St. Louis. Yeah, it was released by Milwaukee. 84 Tigers signed him, and then they released him in June of 2025, and the Mets picked him up. Here's Johnny Evers, known for his Johnny Evers. So let's see what happens. Cubs are at 500. The Mets are also at 500. So the winner of this game will be above 500. Hitter friendly conditions to left field. Let's see what Sladen does. Evers slides into center field into Dexter's catch from glove one down for Manny Ramirez Yerez to make sure that he's not connected with the other Manny Ramirez. Rambo the second, throw the first. Yes, sir. It's two. Here comes Hebner. A All-Star game pickup. And he grounds out. So 3 up, 3 down. Nice job by Sladen. This game ready by Citibank and Mohican Sun. Ed Rollback, 10 and 8, 3.38 ERA. It was 11, 11, and 12 and 12, 10 and 8. He beat the 54 Giants, had a no decision with Washington. He led the National League in EABIP out of 8th and walks and 8th in ERA last year. In the National League, second in shutouts. So he knows what to do. Manny Dykstra, the speeding hitter. Dykstra swings it to right field. That's a base hit. Here's Molly Gator. Extra wants a steal. That's it. That's number 49 out of 59. Okay. Backman. Popped up. Someone get it, please. Please, 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 please. Thank you. Let's stop. Down for Hernandez. Yes. Right by the left, where the wind is, but the wind blows it straight to Tree Johnson. 2 down for Darryl Strawberry. Strawberry ran by the first, and nice play, and Robot gets out of the mess. No score. Yeah, the 1906 Cubs are the seasonal representative of the National League in that one-game exhibition in the playoffs that decides who gets number 1 free signing list. And here comes Frank Chance. Makes the steal. And flag on the left. Tree Johnson. Andy Roots. All 4. Oh, Johnny. Through the center. And there, 2 out. Wildfire. And let's look it out. Here comes Kevin Mitchell. Randall the second, throw the first, got it. Here's flight 64. All 4. We walk. Here's Ray Knight. Knight smacks it to right, down drop. And first and second for Carter. Carter, fielder. That's 2 outs. I was about to say 3, but that's not it. Hip block, DHing. All 4. Bases are now jammed. 86 Mets for Dykstra. Let's play at home. Hello, Bloody out. Robot gets out of the Mets. No score. Armas smacks at the center. No catch. No way. Nice catch. Steve Sachs, shortstop. And he'll ground to second. Throw to first. That's 2. Rivers. Order. And by the short, throw the first. Up, Sladen looking pretty good. With readings of play, no score. Here's Wally Backman. Hernandez chops it. Someone's gonna get it. And right to Mr. Hector. Down for Forever. Got a victory. Fastball. 89 on the gun. Normally, this is where we would go to the out-of-town scoreboard, but because we're doing 2 games, we have to kind of get away from it. Here's Here's smacks it, base it. There goes the no-hitter. I know it's it's the fourth inning, but I mean, come on. I had a no-hitter. Here's Hector. There goes for 2. That's it. His 34th stolen base. I didn't think he was that good of a base stealer. Hebner skies at the center field, way back. Dexter makes the catch. Uris to third. Yes. And now a chance. Does he have a chance in an RBI? Down to the short. He's a speedster, so they'll have to get the out of first. Chance gets an RBI ground out. 1-0. They manufacture a run. Good. Slated. I don't know why Reed swung at that one. Thought the Cubs had the lead anyway. So, time to pitch it. Mitchell. Throw above third, through the first. And out. Looks like. Good. To left field. Yes. Here's Ray Nick. Oh, good. Short. Oh, Sachs bobbled at E6. Well, I know second base is his natural position, but they need a shortstop because Tinker needs a rest. Fifth. Let's go. Inward. And ball by Evers goes at the first, and the Cubs get out of the mess. 1-0 after 4. Clean. The center. Nice catch by Lenny. Schultz. Go to first. Armas. Right brace. Swing and a mention on Sean Jay, so it's later knowing that he's only given up 1 hit, but he's losing. Robots throwing a lot of pitches. Extra smacks it to right field, base hit. Good bunch. Throw first, got him. Yeah, this is big because whoever it's 2 out of 3 will have to lead for the seasonal thing in the National. Trying to get that 3 drop with Hernandez. Oh! And missed that. Cover the first. 1, 2, go. But they do get the lead runner. That's always the best option if you can't get the double play. Mitchell. No, third down. Oh yeah. I go to the center, and Robot gets out of the mess again. Let's can't believe it. They leave a guy 90 feet away. Here comes Sachs. The right field. Oh, what a catch by perfect 1 down for Johnny Evers. Evers smacks at the second. Throw the first. Got him. Evers was close to getting an infield hit. With Warren, who's been the only mistake Slade's made, and he pops up. So the Cubs still are up 1-0. Yeah, he's throwing a lot of pitches. Here's what? But he got plunked. It's one away from Mousing. He got a lot of pitchers. Azevedo and righty and lefty is one up. Boom, pitching. Nice ground ball. That's going to go play. Through the first. And that's what we do. No. Carter smacks at the right field. Nice pitch high in the zone, but Joe makes the catch. He ran up the bat, but he caught it. Here comes Bibb. Bibb will pop up again. And nice job by Robach to keep getting out of the mess as he did. Well, I know he's throwing a lot of pitches, but they're winning. That's the one thing that's going to keep them in the game. Hebner smacks at the center. Easy catch. Yes, that's an out. 1 down for the Tees. Here comes James. Chance with the RBI grounder. 6-3 is put out. Lee Johnson. Reed smacks it, but they'll get him out. What a game we are having. And the next game will be the second game of our doubleheader, Baltimore Legends against the 70 Orioles. Of course, I'll have to make changes. If any of the 70 Orioles are in the Baltimore Legends lineup, I have to make changes. Here comes Lenny Dexter. Dexter smacks it to right center. He's been a thorn in the side of Robach all day, and that's his third hit of the day. There he goes. A lot of pitches. Back up. No buttons. Smart moves. First base. First, and he is cut down by a sacrifice bunt. That's his 32nd. Now, Hernandez. Can he get the RBI? The answer is no. Let him turn the plate. And they dare not move. Just putting the run back from the tie. Here's Strawberry. Strawberry smacks it to first. They gotta go quickly. But he's safe. Strawberry. One time. He has thrown 117 pitches. And they are going to one as a beta. They might as well, because this is a key game for possession of that one game playoff against the AL seasonal winners. So as a beta, we'll have to come into the game. And yeah, Mitchell to the left, base hit. To third base, and safe. Strawberry at third. Third, Leggy. Oh, snagged by Hebner. What a reaction shot. 1-1 after 7. Base hit. That's another hit for the Cubs. That's only their second of the day. Remember, 1900s, you can barely get hits. This counts. Wildfire. Field bunt. And he's out. Here's Armas. Armas. Grounder to third. Grounder can't reach. Here's Sachs. Sachs pops up. And a nice catch by Hernandez. Still tied at 1. This game's... Now the question in my mind is, yeah, I think so. They said, yeah, they're going to go... There will be Orozco and Jose Jimenez is the closer. Orozco will also warm up. Yeah, surprised Jimenez is the closer. But anyway, here comes Ray Knight. Knight golfs to left field. Slide and play by Johnson. Reed Johnson, the corner of Blue Jay. He is out. Up and Knight. Chance makes the play. He got a good chance on that one. Chance was on first base himself. So 1-1 through 8. Roscoe's going to come out. Sorry, Jimenez is the closer. Roscoe is not. So Roscoe and Sisk, just in case. Any others will bat. And a walk. Here comes Jimenez. Urus. Number steal. Evers gets the steal. Number 48 on the season. No bunt. Right to the pitcher. He'll have to throw the first. So Edwards were slated. 1 out for Richie Hetford. They don't trust his. They don't trust him. Gil McDougall is going to come in to pinch hit. Lovell is coming in for the save if he needs to, and also Riker will also go up. So Gil McDougall will come in to pinch hit. I go to right. Will that be the perfect number? And he'll tag. And Gil McDougall makes it 2-1. They will go with the closer because they do have Acevedo. Sladen is out of luck. They are going to go with Velasco because he's ready. Frank Chance will come in. He'll stay in the game. And we're going to go short. And the speed of Frank Chance does his job. And now Reed Johnson. And now Reed Johnson. Reed Johnson. There will be Solly Hoffman who will come in. And check. Hoffman will ground out. So nicely done. But the Cubs are up 2-1. They're badly out hit, but wins a win. And you know they're going to go with the closer. So Acevedo does his job. Lavelle second, maybe third and a left. Right? Third and left. Do it from the third. Solly Hoffman. They're going to put him in left field. Why not? I know that's been moved. So Barry Lavelle's coming in for the save. Lenny Dykstra will do his off. Lavelle trying to do his job. He's got 4 saves. He's the new closer. Eddie walks Dykstra. That's not what you want to do. And now Backman. Now run hit. Foul. 22. Yeah. He smacks it, but this could be a double play. Just the one. Lavelle does his job. He gets the main out. Now comes Keithy Hernandez. Hernandez, ground this could end the game. Just got that out. And now Darryl Strawberry. Got the only RBI for the Mets. He's gone. Lavelle does it, and the Cubs win. The 1906 Cubs with a 2-1 win, despite only getting 3 hits. They win the game when it matters in the 9th. Lavelle's 5 for 10 in save opportunities. But yeah, Gil McDougall with the sac fly does his job. We did just enough to win. Truer words never said. Roebuck, and then with over 110 pitches, they need to get rid of. Acevedo gets the W. Lavelle is 5th save. Sladen drops to 9 and 10. His ERA rate does drop because he only gave up 2 runs. All right, the rest of the afternoon affairs. Only one American League game. The Astro Legends beat their little brothers 3-2. Shane Reynolds beats Behringer with Wagner's 29th save. In the National League, the other side of the coin. Mets Legends. The Mets Legends win 10-3. Dwight Gooden goes to 16-7. Cortez with the loss. Pirates Legends narrowly win 6-5. Drabek's now 13-4. Lopez loses hand-to-hand. Your wife is his 29th save. Certified Reds win 7-2. Aaron Seeley beats Lowell. And finally, the Dodger Legends beat the Reds 11-4. Kovacs wins number 19. He's probably going to be one of the front runners for the Cy Young if it's not Pedro. We're at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So Baltimore. Urban Shocker versus Mike Cuellar. So Urban Shocker will play for the St. Louis Browns, the first iteration of the Orioles. He will not be needed to be taken out. All right, so the Orioles legends. Seisler, Brian Roberts, Ken Williams, Frank Robinson is playing for both teams, and they're going to go with Brady Anderson in right field. You might as well. So Brady Anderson will play right field. Eddie Murray, Brooks Robinson is on both sides. He'll have to be replaced by the other third baseman. That's Harlan Clift. Fern Stevens, Paul Blair is not on the roster. Paul Blair is resting for the 70 Orioles, so he can play for the Oriole Legends. And Rick Dempsey is the catcher. Okay. So Seisler, Roberts, Williams, Anderson, Murray, Clifford, Stevens, Paul Blair. They're going to move Paul Blair to the 6th slot and put Cliff at number 8. 70 Orioles, Mark Bellinger. They're going to replace him, but they can't really replace him. Don Buford can't play shortstop. Davey Johnson could play shortstop. But they're desperate. Yeah, he's batting 187. So Davey Johnson will play and bat in the 6th slot himself. He'll play shortstop. Actually, no, he'll play second. Gritch can play short. Yeah, Bobby Gritch is going to play short. Wynn is playing to left field as well. Wait, why does it say Brooks Robinson is on position? No, Davies playing second base. Brooks Robinson's playing third. Okay, that's a mistake. Yeah, so all right, so here are the lineups. The Oriole icons. Seisler will DH, guy from the 1920s. Brian Roberts will play second. Kennedy Williams, another St. Louis Brown in left. Brady Anderson, right field, having the 1 year steroids. Eddie Murray will play first. Paul Blav will play center. He's not playing for the 70 Orioles, so he's eligible to play for Baltimore. Ferd Stevens, St. Louis Brown at short. Brown, Harlan Clift at third, and Rick Dempsey will be behind the plate. For the 70 Orioles, Don Buford will DH. F. Rob will play right field. Murph Rutherford will play left. Boog will play first. Brooks will play third. Davey Johnson will play second. Etcheburn will catch. Dave May in center, and Bobby Grich will play short. All right, so my player 9-5 from Cuba, 3.590 Ray. He was 9-12 last year. He's 9-5 this year. He was 14-9 2 years ago. He actually led the American League in bat. At it, he was fourth in shutout. He's done okay. George Seisler, great batter for the Browns day. Baltimore's won 78. The 70 Orioles have 52 wins. The Baltimore Legends have won 2 out of 3 at home, and now will try to win at Memorial. Seisler to right field, dips in, base hits. For the right field. Oh shit! Can I not? Shit! I can't simulate worlds. Shit! I was supposed to simulate worlds and then have all the games. Oh well, we'll worry about that. Ryan Roberts at second base. You have to get a hit off this guy. Roberts smokes at the left center. That will drop. That will be a double. So there goes the end of that slump. And now Roberts wants 3 bases. He'll have 3 bases. So a big triple by Brian Roberts right off the bat. And the Icons are up 1-0. Here comes Ken Williams. 21 home run, 31 RBIs. Williams trying to get an RBI, but not happening. Rich makes the play, and that can't move. So Roberts stays. Brady playing right field for F. Rob, who's playing on the other side. Brady will slice a base hit. So Brady Anderson gets a big RBI, and they make it 2-0. Here comes Eddie Murray, the first baseman. 26 runs. Smacks at the third. This could be a double play. This will be a double play. Cuellar kind of gets out of it, and the Oriole Legends score 2 in the first. Aaron Shocker, 13-2. He was 17-4 last year, so he's got some pedigree. He lost to the Astros Legends. That was only his second loss of the year. Winning percentage, he was 4th last year with an 810. He's better than that now. He had back spasms for a few days, but I'm good. We'll see what Shocker does. 15 quality starts. Buford smacks into center field into the glove of Blair. 1 down for F-Rob. Goodbye. Strike 3. Curve. Here's Rudiment. Smacks into center and drops it. Here's Boot. 24 home runs. Boot smacks into center and that's a base hit. It's first and second. Brooks. The right field. Sliding play. Where the heck did Brady Anderson go? Uh-oh. Poor buddy. It's not serious. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you do here. He slid right into the right field stands. He says he's fine. But then they would have had to use F-Rob, and then that means the 70 Orioles would have had to find a right fielder. Yeah. There's Paul Black, who isn't playing for the 70 Orioles, so he's eligible to play for the Oriole Legends when they had the scorecard. And a fastball swinging to strike 3. Fern Stevens. Fern to right field and into the glove of F-Rob. 2 down for Harlan Clift, who has to play third base because Brooks is on the other side. Ground ball to short. And 3 up, 3 down for the 70 Orioles doing their job. Here's Davey Johnson, second baseman. Because a lot of things that he's drafted into play. Ball 5-3. Etchebarren. And a pop up. Someone's got to get it. A lot of foul ground because of this being home of the Baltimore Colts. Dave May playing center field. Bye-bye. Strike 3. Nice job by Urban Shocker with the Screwy Louie. Here's Dempsey. Dempsey pops it up. And right into Mr. Gritch's glove. Seisler. Ground ball to short. Second first, same as the first. As Gritch gets it to first. 2 down for Roberts. And right to first. And it's snagged by Mr. Powell. 3 up. 3 down. Here's Gritch. Smacks at the center field. Gloved. Blah, blah. 1 down for Buford. Good night. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on the fastball 93. 2 down for Efron. Ball 4. Verbal pitch by Shocker, and now here comes Rutterman. Ground ball is played by Roberts, and Baltimore gets out of it. No problemos at all. In the third, I know I didn't do this. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, yesterday was terrible for Cincy. You lost Joe Morgan, your second baseman, and one of your starters, Jim Maloney. So the Reds are in deep trouble, in essence. They're chasing the Pirates for the lead in the NL Central, and that probably is going to be a spot because I don't think you're going to the wild card if you lose. Ken Williams, ground ball third, throw the first. Yeah, that's it out. Brady Anderson. Brady smacks at the left field. I think he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. Murray. Strike 3. Nice job by Cuellar with the fastball. 3 up, 3 down again. He's coming back. Good boot. Alpha. Missed yet again. Brooks. Down on the second. This could be a double play, just the one. That's okay. Pops up. Someone's got it. Gotta get it. And that's Roberts. It's 2. Here comes Etchebarren. Etchebarren smacks it to center on the run. Nice play by Blair who makes the play. 3 up, 3 down. Under the fifth. And here comes Blair. Blair smacks it to center. Should be an easy catch for May. He's playing because Paul Blair needs a rest. Here's Stevens. Strike 3 on Slikies. Who's clipped? Got him. Cuellar's 4th strikeout and another Slikies. Here's Dave May. And a hit by May. So big hit for him. That's their 3rd hit as a team. That's good team. And ball, this could be going to play. Nicely done. 6-4-3 Money in the Bank catching. That's 2 down, and here comes Buford. All 4. Robinson. We go for a steal. They do it. Nicely done by Dempsey. And the Semioros can't do anything. 2-0, Baltimore through 5. On to the 6th, and here comes Dempsey. The plate, ground ball right to Mr. Gritch. Oh, number 1. Here comes Seisler. Got him. Strike 3 fastball, 85 on the gun. That's strikeout number 5. Here's Roberts. Top rope, right to Gritch. And Bobby Gritch is a popular guy today. Baltimore just can't get in the going. Here's Efron. Efron pops up into foul territory. Too much foul territory, and Roy makes the catch. Why not? For Mr. Rudman will slip a single. He wants to do something. Single because he wants to make go. Here's Boot. You go for a steal? They didn't think that Merv was going to steal, and that's his 14th of the year. Here's Boot. There's 4. Not to be covered. And that's not going to steal. It'll be Burden and McGregor. Ready for him. Popped up. Somebody's gotta get it. I think that's in there for a fly, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. The runners can move at their own discretion. Maybe. Maybe. Down the line, that triple, that will be at least a double. And that will at least make it 2-1. A double by Dean Johnson. How will stand different? Rocky's like, what the hell? One. Rejection. Richard Barron. Skies at the center and caught. Going with the touch. Shocker might be shocked. At his mark 13-2, I would probably just yank him. And protect that 13-2 mark. Good interception. Good comes Kenny Williams. All four. First walk off of playoff. And Brady. Brady smacks it to right field. That's another base hit. Second for Murray. Murray. And now this could be the play. Basket play. And that's out number 2. Runner moves to third, and now it's Blair. Can he get an RBI? The answer is yes. Paul Blair takes a single for the Oriole Legends, 3-1. There's Oilers, and Blair is going to get Ferdina and Bird are going to warm up. And a walk to Stevens. First and second for Clift. Clift smacks it to center field. This will be caught by Nate. 3-1 Baltimore. Good time. Well, we got action tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. So we will be back one game, and we're going back to north of the border as Montreal gets to host the 2001 Diamondbacks, which we need to have them on the TV for the fourth time on the road. So the 01 Diamondbacks will be in Montreal. They face the Expos tomorrow, and am I trying to speak French? I'm going to try to speak French. Might as well try. Anyway, that game is tomorrow. Anyway, Urban Shocker at 13-2. Well, he's got an extra run of support. Yeah, they're going to let him pitch. May. Maximum short. Yeah, I think with the extra run, they were thinking about it. They were like, maybe we put Bowden in. Here's Rich. Rich smacks it to right field. That's a hit. Yeah, the question on my mind is how long do you keep this guy? What if he pitches? DJ and the Bear will warm up alongside Joe Burden. Burden will probably come in and trouble. Oh, strike 3. Oh, that looks like a ball. Does that look like a ball for you? I think that looks like a ball. Is that wrong? Burden. And that front base hit. And moves to third. Who's that? Now what do you do? I think you put third. Yeah. They're taking Shocker out. George Burden. He was a victim of the Minnesota and in that in the free agent draft. Baltimore's been happy there. Taking Shocker out. So we're going to be Burden because they want to defend another one. Anyway, second for the first. Infield hit. Redderman does his job again. It's 3-2. Second for to left field, drops in base hit. There goes the tying run. Yes, it does. So, RBI by Boot will tie these. We are tied. And now here's Brooks. Shocker. We got it through. Well, Urban Shocker does not get his win, but he won't get the loss either. Game is 3-3. We are. Now, they're going to take him out. Ricardo Sardina is now coming into the plate. He was a free agent signed from South Dakota. Yeah, he's some random guy. Just waiting second for parents. Here comes Dempsey. Dempsey smacks with the short, Gritch to first. I wonder how he put out Gritch's hat. Like maybe 10. Besides that. That up strike three. Sardina gets him on the fastball. Here comes Roberts. Adam, Sardina, pair of whips. That might work. Now, closer is Fernando Jimenez. He will warm up, and so too will Doug Bird. Jimenez comes in for a safe situation. Jared Burden will face Dave Johnson. Davey pops up. And nice catch by Mr. Murray. Down for Etchebarren. Etchebarren smacks it to center, but it will be right into the glove of Blair. Down. Big fan. All four. Okay. Great. Smacks it to center, but Blair should be able to make this catch, and he does make the catch. 3-3 through 8. Sardina is still pitching. Tim Stoddard is going to warm up with easy in first save. McGregor will also warm up too. 10 games. Will stay in the game. Williams smacks it to center and into the glove of May. One down for Ray Anderson. 2-for-3 coming in for F-Rob for the Order of Legends seconds. 2 gone. Strike 3. Sardina gets him on a slide piece, and now here comes Eddie Murray. Got him. Sardina, 4 strikeouts in 2 innings of work. Nice job. Yep. Stoddard is definitely coming out. He's not going to come out. He's sat down. Jimenez will be sat down. Nelson Torres and Doug Bird are going to warm up. They're going to pitch for 10. But Don Buford. Good Bird is playing again. Oh, wow. Buford smacks it to right. Oh, nice. Anderson makes the catch. 1 down for F-Rob. Burden smacks it to center. Nice catch by Blair. 2 down for Greg Moonerman. 3 for 4. Smacks it to left, and that's his 4th hit of the day. Rudderman doing his job. It was as many hits as doing the Legends. And that's going to be the end of Burden. They're going to use Scott McGregor. They need to get rid of that last out for extra innings. And smart move. McGregor makes the play. And guess what? As the great RGL Network says, free baseball. Get your free baseball here. Free baseball. Sardina's thrown 2 strikeouts, 2 scoreless innings. The question in my mind is going to be, they're going to keep Paul Blair in the game. I think to purposely make sure the Sunday Orioles can't. Stoddard will go back to warming up. And Mike Flanagan will warm up too, just in case. Just to warm, just to be buddies with him. So Sardina's thrown 4 strikeouts. I think they're going to let him continue. I would let him continue. Blair, ground by the first, and stomped by Powell. 1 down for Stevens. Definitely not. So it will be Cal Ripken. They're actually, I'm shocked. But yeah, they're running with Cal Ripken. That means we don't need to make a substitution. Plump. And that will be the end of that. Torres, the lefty, is coming in. So Torres, only 5th. Can't hit with a lick. And it will be Brooks Robinson. So Brooks is going to come in for the Oriole Legends, which means that 70 Oriole Brooks Robinson is out. Bobby Floyd can play third base, so Bobby Floyd is going to come in and play third base. He'll be leading off the 10th with Brooks, the pinch hit. Nelly Torres. Brooks smacks it to center, but it's caught. Nice catch by May. Down for Rick Dempsey. Can't catch. So Boog is coming into the game for the Oriole Legends, which means that Matthew Powell has come out. And it will be Earl Torgerson. free agent signing out of the Atlanta Braves organization. The Torgerson will go play first base. Will have to play first base. So Foods will come in to pinch hit. And take Luke. 14 second for Seisler. And they're going to take him out. And it will be Jim Gentili. Got it, strike 3. Nice job on the slide piece by Torres. Tied at 3. So they need a catcher. They need a third baseman and shortstop. Al can play short. But Brooks will play third. Al can't play catcher. No, Gentile can't. And Chris Hoyles is going to come in to catch. There. Bobby Floyd coming in to play third base. He'll have to come in to hook and a hit. Bobby Floyd. That's the 11th hit for the 70s. Davey Johnson. And they're going to take him out, and it's going to be Ellie Hendricks who will come in to pinch hit. No bunt. Spray move. It's like put him in, and he bunts. The second, and now Etchebarren. And Etchebarren's going to come out. Paul Blair's coming in, which means Baltimore will not have to switch up. And it will be Davey Doe Jacobson who will have to come in to play center field. So Paul Blair is going to pinch hit to the inside. They're not going to take the chance. Dave May 1 for 3. But he can't swing. Bob Skinner's the only good batter left. Bob Skinner actually left in 2026. He was a member of the 1960 Pirates, like Roy Face and Bill Mazeroski. So 3 members of the 1960 Pirates died in this year, which is actually big because that was 66 years ago. Pitch to Skinner. Skinner down the line. We'll throw the second for 1. First, go Murray. Murray should have just not jumped on first base. Runners on the corners for Bobby Grich. And Grich can't hit. Mark Bellinger can. Greg is going to pitch to him. Right field, back, that caught. Bellinger thought he had won the game, but he didn't. 3-3, 3-10. So somebody Earls will have to make some changes. Need a catcher. They need a second baseman. They need a shortstop. So the shortstop's down here. They need center field, which will be Blair. Don Buford, can you play second base? No. So that means Ramon Haas will have to come in to play second base. And that means Rand Ming-Jing. Is the only substitute left? I think Baltimore only has 2 guys left on their bench. Right? Yeah, Severin and Efrog. Yeah, Severin and Efrog. Brian Roberts. And they're taking him out. And that means Efrog's coming in. Well, that means that Efrog's going to have to come out. So Rand will have to play right field. For the time being. Don Buford is not a right fielder. No. Don Buford could play right field, and then they could just move him and then just pitcher spot. Well, here's Nelly Torres to Efrog. Efrog to center field. Deep. Say goodbye. That one. Number 25. Efrog. He robbed the 70 Orioles by himself. Smart crafting move. The starter will definitely come in. Ken Williams. And they are going to put Hank Severin in to pinch hit. They're gonna just leave the bench. Nelly Torres can't believe it. Doug Bird will warm up, and so will Oss. Yeah, they have no one warming, so here's Severin. Severin down below the first, and that's a play the first. One out for, well, Doug Bird's ready. He's back. So Doug Bird is coming in after all. Grady Anderson, well, Baltimore has nobody else left on their bench, so they have to pretty much go with everyone they got. That's for sure. Anderson, deep drive, right center field. Get the hole. It hit the pole. I thought Brady Anderson had just hit a home run, and it was perfect to put him in the game to start. He said, goodbye, home run. Very The very first time. Hit by home run. Triple by Brady, and now comes Eddie. He just needs to do something. They're not going to take their chances. And now Baby Doll Jacobson, who had to play center field. Baby Doll ground ball. This could be no play. And Jacobson cannot get the RBI needed. Baltimore will have a 4-3 lead. They're badly out hit, but that's a lead spot. Remember, the 1906 Cubs doing so. Stoddard is ready. He wants to save. So they need a second baseman and a left fielder, eh? After all. So they move Baby Doll to the left. After all, they play center. Severin. Well, Severin has played center. Is Severin or Gentile? Yeah, they're gonna go with Jim Thiele at second base, which means Stoddard's not before. Remember, they have no hitters left. But Stoddard's going for the save. He's got 30 of them.
Strike three.
Got him! Beautiful. That third strikeout for him. And now Ram, who has to play right field. Ground ball to short. Should be an easy throw by Ripken. That's 2. We're out, and then Ritterman. He's 4 for 5 though. Chopper. Hoyles will make the play, and the Orioles Legends win 4-3 in the 11th. Big win. That was a big win for the Orioles Legends. Scott McGregor gets the W and a save for Mr. Stoddard as per usual. Frank Robinson with that home run. Good thing they had him on the bench, and he beats up on the 70 Orioles. His 25th. So for the Oriole Legends, Urban Shocker went 6 2/3. Jared Burden went 2 innings. I don't know why they called it a blown save on his part. McGregor came in, he was 4-0. Goes to 4-0 with a relief performance. Stoddard with a save. Cuellar 7 innings. Then Sardina went 2 1/3 innings for giving up 4 strikeouts. But that hit back when they put with Torres, and it didn't work out so well. And Bird did okay. 22,000 fans came by. The rest of the American League action. Angels Legends went 4-3. Frank Tanana the Banana 15-5. Alex Fernandez drops to 4-17. Mike Witt picks up his 9th save. The Blue Jay Legends, they play the Angels as well, and they win 6-2. Dave Steve beats Bert Hooten. That's actually shocking. The Blue Jay Legends take on the seasonal team from the Angels, and vice versa. The Angels icons take on the Blue Jay seasonal team. The Battle of Cleveland goes to Little Brother in the 11th. Lopez beats Adi Joss. Tampa, they win 8-1. David Price beats Perales. Tiger Legends, 13-12. 7 in the 9th. Aguirre beats Lee. Wow, they put up 7 runs in the 9th off the 27 Yankees. And the 27 Yankees, oh man, Tigers would have been, holy shit, like, we gotta see the bottom 9th. So it's 12-6. Russ Springer is still pitching. Garinger singled. Greenberg singled. First and second. Sid Munjay came in to pitch. Cash takes a walk. Bases loaded. Harry Heilman takes a bases loaded walk. Ty Cobb flies out. And then Bob Lee comes in for the save. So that's one out. Darrell Evans walks. Bases loaded. Alan Trammell goes into a fielder's choice. They get the runner at home, so that's 2 outs. And then Higginson walk. Bases loaded walk. Granderson triples. Everyone home. And then Garinger doubles Granderson home. Wow. The 2011 Rangers with a shutout. Harrison beats Paul Abbott. White Sox, Texas. Texas wins 8-4. Rogers beats Saccott. Twins beat the Boston Legends 4-1. Boswell 13-6. Tim Wakefield loses again. Nathan's 29 save. Look at that ERA. Decimal 9-1. 1917 White Sox in the 9th. Calero beats Anderson. 2004 Red Sox 12-7. Padilla now is 2-11. Lee Brent loses. Rose Legends 5-3. Apier beats Shadow. Castillo's 29 save. Ivan Castillo. Mariners Legends 6-2. Langston's with 16th win. Earnshaw loses the putts with his 20th save. And the A's Legends lose to the Yankees 5-1 as Ford beats Hudson. National League late game Cubbies, they complete the sweep. The doubleheader 6-4. Rusho beats Lefty Gomez. Lee Smith does pick up the save this time. Rockies Legends win 7-3. Hampton beats Gibbon with Houston Street's 35th save. 2019, that's when 10-1 Fryman beats Bob Locke, who's lost 17 games. Montreal wins 10-6. Cruz Juarez comes in really 4 in the 8th, beats Moreno. Grayson Velez went deep for the 0-1 Diamondbacks. Tim Wallach for Montreal. We'll see those two teams tomorrow. Braves Legends with a shutout. Kevin Millwood, despite being out hit. Millwood does it to Kroon. Cardinals Legends win 5-3. Tudor, his 16th win, beats DePino. Roosevelt picks up save number 30. Diamondback Legends win 8-7 late. Kennedy beats Sanchez with Valverde's 30th save. Is his name Jose Sanchez? Annabelle Sanchez. Giants Legends win 8-4. Matthewson beats Mikey Caldwell. Padres Legends beat the Marlins 7-3. Hurst beats Burnett. And finally, the Philly Legends win 11-2. Cole Hamels 14-3 beats Hamilton. Ricky Botellico the save. So the Saturday game, there's like afternoon games. What time is that Expos game? It's at 4:30. Brett Prince 0-12 against Gio Gonzalez. I think that the 0-1 Diamondbacks will have to play a bullpen game. I mean, he's 0-12. I don't want to make him 0-13 for the sake of entertainment. I do have a conscience, you know. Anyway, let's take a look at the stuff for today. 98 Padres. Did we do the 98 Padres and got rid of their player or no? I don't remember if I did or not. 1917 White Sox. I think I got rid of. Yeah, I got rid of them. In the 98 Padres, I got rid of somebody. Okay, so nothing. No news for the 19th, huh? Okay, whatever. So we'll be back again in Montreal tomorrow. I'm Jeff Diamond.